Hey, what's up, guys? So I got here a 2018 Chevy Suburban, and this is pretty much going to be the same for the Suburbans and also the Yukons. What we're gonna be doing on this one, something a little different than your normal everyday changing control arms and wheel bearings and brakes kind of thing. This one we're actually going to be doing the Cadillac taillight conversion. As you can see, I already did one side. That's what it's going to look like in the end. So I did that one. I'm going to show you guys on this other side here how to do that. And yeah, check out the video. Make sure that you like it before you try it out, because these things aren't quite cheap. You get a set of these on Amazon probably for about $300–400. So yeah, let's go in here and get this thing started. Alright, so first thing you guys are going to need, it's a T15. And we're going to first start out, there's one on the top here. Take off that one there. And then we got to pull off the covers, this cover on top and this cover on the bottom, before we can get this and the actual tail light out. So just keep working your way. Looks like it might be easier if we take out that bottom one first. So that's all it is, it just clipped into place. That after they're in there for a while, you don't really want to budge. Get it out, turn it like that and then pull it out. So you guys can see these clips here, they're stuck in there pretty good. What I noticed is a little easier, you got this over here and this goes on the inside of this cover. You guys pull this out and just pry it off with a prying tool or a screwdriver. Get that loose and get it out of there. It's a little bit easier to unclip this off. So after that, now this is the easy part. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other screws that we got to take off now. These are all the T15s. We got 6 screws all together, including the one for the cover. Okay, after we take the screws off, this guy, just pry it off and it'll pop right out of place. So yeah, this guy just has these are clipped into here. There's 3 of those on this one. And the same with the tail light now. Just work it out slowly. Probably a little bit on the top, a little bit on the bottom. it goes. That guy comes right out. So these, we don't got to take these out. We're going to pull it off with the whole wiring harness. The harness is underneath the car. So I'm going to show you guys that here when we lift this up in the air. And now if you go underneath the car, just directly underneath that tail light, just follow the wiring harness from it, and this is where it's clipped on. So this, you got to get a screwdriver, pry this red safety clip out, and then what's easier, normally you just press here and it comes out. This thing's been in there for so long. You just take a little screwdriver, a flathead, put it in here, and pry on that tab inside. That comes right out. So you can see how dirty it is, and it's not going to come out nice and easy. We got to pull on it pretty hard, but yeah, this is where we're prying with the screwdriver. Just like that, and it pops right out. And then we're going to take that tail light out, and then the new one, it's going to be a straight connector straight into that plug right there. Direct fit, so we won't have to worry about any messing around with the wiring harness. Alright, so we got that disconnected underneath. Let's keep rocking and rolling. See, that comes out as a whole assembly. We'll leave the lights on there, and we'll save this for the future if we ever get bored of these lights. This is the new massive LED taillight assembly. It's like 5 times the size of that one. So the rack, we're going to leave that on there for now so we don't get it dirty. And we don't nick it and scratch it. And here, what this one has, this is the main harness connector. It's going to plug underneath. And then it's got these 2 empty ones. And this came with these. Not exactly sure what they are, because I tested the other one and that one worked without these 2. My guess is probably because it's LED, and the original ones on this are halogen normal light bulbs. So that way it changes up the voltage on them for the reading inside of the dash, so we don't get any lights on that the tail lights out or anything like that. So yeah, we'll just connect these 2 to these, doesn't matter which one goes where. And these have sticky tape on the back. We just want to find a good spot on here. First what I'm going to do is get a little rag and just wipe off the dirt in there since we got everything apart. Another thing you guys want to make sure is sometimes these will pop out with the cover. So if they do, take it off the cover and put it back into place. And now we got to find a good spot to mount these on. For me, I want to mount upside down like that. Because if we put them like that, we're going to collect a whole bunch of water in there. We want to find a good spot where it doesn't hit the back of this taillight somewhere. Make sure we get these wires out the way. One, we're going to make it where it fits inside this little pocket here. Find out where that fits in there. The other one, we're going to make it fit in with this pocket right here. So let's let's line this up here and we'll get a rough idea of where they need to go. Drop the connector inside that hole. Make sure you guys peel off the double-sided tape so it sticks. Here, I'll show you guys over here. So that's pretty much where I put them. So one's gonna line up inside that opening, right in there, and the other one's gonna line up right above that. And then we just want to push it in gently. Make sure we get this plastic out the way. And you see these will line up with these holes all the way up. Just make sure you guys watch the wiring in the back here, so that way it doesn't attach onto the taillight. And then just gently work that in there. Line up all these screws with the holes. That fit like a glove. And then here we got the screws. We're going to put the screws all the way up and down, just like the other one. So this one's got 5, and then we got 1 for the cover. Before we get too far, we're going to connect it. I'm going to test it out in case it doesn't work. Look at at that, what a beauty. So there's both of them for you. And I'll show you both of them with the trunk closed too. Let's just finish this up first. So yeah, turn the lights back off and we'll finish clipping it on. Alright, so now, another thing we want to do is, there's a cap here. It's got to go over that trim piece. This is just glued in place and it's got a little clip behind it. It's very stubborn to get out. The clip is probably going to break. We're just going to glue it on anyways. We don't got to worry about that one. It's really an easy way to take that out. See, it's got like double-sided tape on it. So yeah, no big deal. It's got a little hole there for the clip. And that one we're just gonna cover up with silicone. And now it's time to put these trim pieces back on. Wrap it around. This is pretty much the hardest part about this job. These damn trim pieces. This all the way around. I want to try to get the other side to come out over here so we can wrap it around. There we go. That hole in the top and just clip away. So now what I want to do is the original one, this piece tucked behind it. Gently pry that back inside and behind the tail light. So that guy's in there all good. And give us one last piece, a little wipe. Doesn't feel right. too. Much better. Tuck that guy behind the light. Look at that. Good as new. Now, last but not least, we got this little cover here. I'm not sure what the hell they put this on for. We'll cover up that hole. Put a little bit of silicone on this. We don't want to go too crazy. We just wanted to stay on there. Doesn't really do anything except for sit there and look pretty. Just like that. And now we'll peel away at this beauty. Close this up. Look at that. And that's what it should look like when you guys are all said and done. Make sure the reverse lights work, the turn signals. Before it's too late and you can't return them back. And that's the turn signals. So yeah, I think these lights fit this car real well. It gives a real exotic look in the back since it's a big body, and I think it fits it perfectly. So yeah, if you guys are thinking of doing this conversion on your Suburban or your Yukon, just make sure you guys get the right kit for the right year, and yeah, I would definitely say go for it. So yeah, if you guys like this video, I'd appreciate it. Give us a like and subscribe, and good luck.